Warning, do not be deceived, as the next 10 minutes consist only of me talking technical about the current price of Bitcoin. Cool, so I just wanted to share a quick thought of mine that I'm seeing here. So this is just a chart. Let's forget about what it is a chart of. So here we see just a really steady decline here. Several kind of bear flags here resulting in a further decline here that did kind of hit a bottom here. So I feel like overall there is a sort of a direction, a push back upwards. You can see with these wicks here that there is heavy demand in this area where I just drew a circle. So the only concern that I have with this move is that we do have, with including these wicks here. So right here, and that little wick, and then this little wick. So each of those, if you notice down below, these wicks are producing volume that is lower each time. So this is traditionally, or rather what we want to normally see here is a higher high with a higher low. I'm sorry, let me just restart there. So what we want to see is, on this move we have a high here, and then what we really wanted to see to confirm that this is bullish here is more volume here. So the fact that we put a higher high in relative to that first wick here with lower volume, I mean, look at that. And then if you start, so this is the 3-day, so this is looking at 3 days, and you see here, like, there's no denying that there is an absolute decrease in volume. Now moving to the day, again, you can each and every day the average volume is really going down, and so far anyway, like I said, these wicks up here were showing us that there's some demand in these upper areas, but where is that? So maybe that's what we're waiting to see here, is a really big push back upwards. But again, even if it does ride, if it puts in another higher high and still less volume, I don't know. I just don't think that is a very solid move. Now, if we can break this, I'm going to delete this to make a horizontal line, because I think that's always the better move. So boom, boom. I like to keep the lines on the chart big and vertical and horizontal, but mostly horizontal to show these areas. So really what I believe that we're looking for in order to confirm this bullish move is a move that is going to give us solid volume, more volume than we saw on this sellout here, and a push beyond this solid horizontal line here that kind of represents the last area of support that we saw before we fell below. And so I'm just going to actually reset all of this. I'm resetting all of this. I was fooling you the whole time, because what this is, boom, okay, look at this was actually Bitcoin the whole time, but I had the entire chart inverted, and I had all of the colors of the candles and the volume inverted as well. So basically what I'm saying is that I don't think that this move is solid. I don't think that we're going down here, and the reason being is that whenever it was inverted, so I'm going to invert it again, when it was inverted, I was saying that there was, so now if we reconsider it, this whole area, there is supply down here. All of these wicks are showing a supply. That's normally, whenever it's flipped, these wicks tell us demand. So now that we're flipping it, we see here that all these wicks were areas of supply. People selling, boom, boom, boom. The arrow was down, or the move was down at that point. It was hard down, and it still is. But again, I don't think that this is a bold move because of the lack of volume. I mean, we put in a lower low here back in late June, exceeded the wick of that first blowout, and it was on low volume. I mean, technically speaking, there was, where are we here? Is this still messed up? Defaults. Okay. I don't know what I did there, but you can see now that there is more buying volume on this lower wick here than there was selling volume. So not only was when we, that's why it was so hidden, because now we can see, you know, if this was a solid move, a solid bearish move, we would want to see these wicks increasing. So that's just what I think. I am biased. I think that Bitcoin is bullish. So we're just going to continue to kind of watch the charts here and see how much bleeding the market continues to go through. The last 24 hours have been pretty just choppy. I mean, all of this is very very clean looking. You know, it's clear that whatever is happening here, it's getting down to the wire. There's little to no volatility, and it seems like if you don't have your position now, I believe that you are going to get left behind horribly. And in a previous video, I shared that, you know, this clearly, obviously looks like the most massive head and shoulders pattern, like, you know, ever. But I know for a fact, though, that I need to get the average volume back up, because I set the default and messed it all up. I'm a silly boy. Okay, now we're back there. Like, literally, look at the volume decrease here. So I mean, I might be wrong, and if I'm wrong, whatever. Like, we'll see how low price goes, but I just don't think that I don't think that we're bearish here. I think that everybody thinks that we're bearish, but that's why they're going to get left behind. Like, it's just, Bitcoin is designed to F with people, and this got all this attention. Like, everybody was like, oh my god, Bitcoin is back into consideration, and then now literally price is down 50% right now, you know, and that just blows me away that literally so many people, including people I know, bought and were considering buying up in here, and now they're just like, oh no, it's not good. Because yeah, the truth is that we could go down from here. We could go down another 50%, but I mean, even another 50% down only takes us to an area that I felt needed to be revisited, you know, a long time ago. So literally a 50% move down from here would take us to this little blurb here. These 2 days, what day? December. So mid-December is whenever this break happened. But I definitely remember, you know, I was watching the charts, and I know that back here, I mean, I was waiting for a move down the whole time. This here being the coronavirus sell-off. So really from here, I mean, like, I sold here. I'll be honest with you. I don't remember how much I sold, but I did sell. This wick, these wicks represent, you know, I am in these wicks. Because I bought, and then I sold some more, and then I sold some more, you know, I sold and bought back. And then I really, you know, because I was like, shit, like, I can't believe I came all this way, because and then we're just going back in time here. Like, you know, all of this was, this was, let's see, this is about when I got in, somewhere in this area. I sat down with my buddy in Chipotle, and he was like, dude, you gotta check Bitcoin out. I'm like, dude, what the hell is Bitcoin? Like, what are you talking about? But like, literally, like, he didn't force me, but like, he just showed me how to buy Bitcoin, and he just kind of like pushed me to do it a little bit. I mean, he kind of teased me, put the carrot out there, and then the rest is history, because I downloaded Coinbase and then I bought some, and I was just like, what the hell? Like, literally, what did I just do? I think I just like signed up or like bought like something illegal. Like, literally, it felt so wrong. Anyway, we're going on the 10-minute mark, which is always a good point to reconsider whether or not the video should continue.